brothers and sisters in Islam, what if this is your last Ramadan? What if this is your last Ramadan? What will you do? If these days were the last days of Ramadan that you'd ever have, the last Laylatul Qadr, how would you spend it? My brothers and my sisters in Islam, is there anyone amongst us except that he feels empty in his heart? That there is something that he still needs to do. Some Quran that he wants to memorize, some people that he needs to help, some excuse that he needs to earn in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is there anyone amongst us except that we must feel like this? My brothers and my sisters in Islam, the problem with all of us is because of the world that we live in. It is because that although we are meant to have the world in our hands, unfortunately it is now in our hearts. The same world that we are meant to control has now entered and crept through our veins directly into our hearts, until it is part and parcel of our hearts. Do you know what the pious predecessors used to say? They used to say that the love of this world and the love of the hereafter are like two scales in the heart of a believer. When one side of the scale becomes heavy, the other side becomes light. How many of us truly can confidently say, by Allah, there is no more anything that I can do if I know death is tomorrow? Or are you of those people who can say, definitely I can do more? If you're of those people who say, I can definitely do more, then you know what the answer is. Do it now. There is no good time to give sadaqah. The time is now. There is no good time to start praying. The time is now. There is no good time to read the Quran. Time is now. There is no good time to start memorizing the Quran. The time is now. There is no good time to look after orphans. The time is right now. There is no good time to call your mom and say sorry. The time is right now. Call her now and say, Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, forgive me, Mom. There is no good time to say to your friend that you have blemished and harmed, I'm sorry, my friend. The time is right now. There is no good time at all, my friends. The time is right now. The time must be now.
كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار